Former Deputy Director General in the Free State, Fourie, faced a barrage of questions on payment for the Estina Dairy project. She told the State Capture Inquiry that when she was instructed to make payment, there were no supporting documents and that tender processes were not followed.
The person that you were talking to is a chief financial officer of a government department.
Yes.
And a chief financial officer of a government department should be knowing the PFMA very well, isn't it?
I totally agree, Chief.
So you are the Deputy DG Financial Governance for the Provincial Treasury. You are talking to the Chief Financial Officer of the Department of Agriculture, who wants you to make a payment that appears to you on the basis of concerns that you have articulated to her. She wants you to make a payment nevertheless. My expectation is that the conversation would go along the lines, Ms. So-and-so, on what basis do you say I must pay when you don't have this and that and that? So I'm interested. I expect the conversation to go along those lines.
Yes,
what's the basis? You know the PFMA, you know the processes. I've told you the concerns. On what basis do you say we must pay? I want to hear whether that, even if it's not in those terms, whether that was said and what was the response.
Well, I clearly stated to her that based on our concerns, we cannot do the payment. And I indicate to her, she also, as Chairman, you already stated, she knows the PFMA and the rules that apply. But this is when she stressed the fact that their appointment is already arranged and the people are coming from abroad.
Yes, but I guess you have to say, why do you make arrangements for payments to be made in breach of the PFMA? You know.
We raised that question. We even, you see, the payments processes, or if I can just say, in terms of the PFMA and the operations, every department makes its own payments. So, at this stage, we even indicated that if they are aware, if they were aware of this arrangement with Estina, why didn't they make the payment through their own system?